Introduce yourself.
Oh, that's right. What's up, everybody? My name is Brad.
I'm Sean.
I am here in Nashville, Tennessee tonight. I've got all kinds of stuff behind me now. I even got my guitar hung up now, my updated background. And I'm drinking my gallon of water. I'm almost there for the day.
Nice. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm still in my new house. So like last time, I'm still transitioning, moving things around. But I've got Baby Yoda back there. Baby Groot's by my side. And I'm drinking some water today. And we're also sporting some new shirts, right, Brad?
What? Yes, we are. This is our Christmas present to ourselves.
It was a pleasant surprise that I got in the mail the other week.
Nice. Well, what are we doing tonight, Sean?
Well, Brad, Wonder Woman 84 came out a couple weeks ago, and it gave us the bright idea to rank all of the DCEU movies. I know after Wonder Woman 84, you were like, man, that really changed my ranking.
It really got the old motor going. Yeah, it really rearranged the rankings a lot.
So how are we doing this today, Brad?
Well, so what we've done is it's not just me and Sean combining to give you the rankings. I went and solicited from a bunch of people who've been on the channel in the past. I got Esther, my son Evan. I've got Blob chimed in. Brian Sorensen chimed in, and oh, we lost Sean. Sean went away, and he's back. Hold on, we lost our guest. I lost my guest.
Sorry, I was trying to adjust my volume, and then all of a sudden,
adjust yourself on your own time. Oh, and we got Matt, the most optimistic man in the world. And then we got Esther did a few, and the first time assistance we got from Kellen, the Kellen Edwards, also known as Brett Favre, because he looks exactly like Brett Favre. But he actually, all the people, only me and you, Kellen, and Matt had seen all of these movies. So that was very powerful in the rankings process. So let's just kick it off. So I took all the scores and averaged them all together and came up with this ranking of 9 movies. So I'm gonna say it what its score was, and then we'll just chat it up. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Yeah, and Brad's the only one that knows all of the rankings right now. So
yeah. And if you show up on the feed, which right now it says there's a 0, which is, I know it's not true because I'm watching it right here on my phone.
But give us a shout, even if
give us a shout, comment. Well, you can get your comment or your question up on the screen. You can also ask us anything that you want to. We may not answer, but I'll throw it up on the screen if it's a decent question. Here we go. All right, so we ranked these on basically a scale, a 1 to 9 thumb scale on here. So for number 9, we have, with a 2.71 score, Wonder Woman 1984.
Ooh, dang.
A big steaming crap pile. My gosh. I mean, we just did our review on this, but I'm not really surprised. Let's see here. Wonder Woman 84. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 8? Yeah, 7 of the 8 people that I interviewed had seen this movie, so it's not like it's missing scores. It's that freaking bad.
Did everybody have this at their lowest ranking?
Actually, no.
Okay.
Only one person had this not the worst movie on their list. So I don't have much to say about that movie. It's horrible.
No, I mean, we just talked about it. So let's get it out of the way. But that's crazy.
Hold on, here you go. We're noobs here with StreamYard. So bam, there you go. Wonder Woman 84. That's that. All right.
I didn't expect for this to be, coming into the movie a couple weeks ago, I was like, I did not expect this to be at the bottom of the list. But here it stands.
Yeah, disastrous fail that sucks. All right. So, number 8 with a 3.25. We got Birds of Prey. Sean loves this movie. Yeah, Sean's really shocked. I'm not surprised. This is pretty almost in line with my rankings so far. What do you have to say? Like, why are you so shocked?
I'm shocked, man. To me, this one is not as bad as it does not belong at this part of this list because it was a solid storyline. It was a little weird that it was a rated R DCEU movie. But I mean, I had fun. It was small stakes, and they just tried something different. And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with this movie. It had a decent plot. Getting the gang together was a little weird, but the villain was fun. And remember the villain death at the end?
Oh, okay. That was cool.
I don't think this belongs this far down.
Hey, the heads have spoken, and they have decided that Birds of Prey is 8. All right, wow. I don't think 8. Actually, I think that's a little off, but pretty darn close. Number 7 with a 3.58, barely beating out its sequel is Suicide Squad.
I mean, I can see why this is low on the list, but to me, Birds of Prey is a way better movie. Just all around storytelling, character development, all that is just way better in Birds of Prey.
I'm not sure I agree. I think that okay, first of all, this list of movies to me is unnecessarily hated. Like, why are people so mad at the DCEU? I know it doesn't touch Marvel, but the top 5 or 6 movies on this list are all pretty good. They all have merit, and even Suicide Squad, it went for it creatively. It tried something, and Birds of Prey carried that on, but like amped it way up. But Suicide Squad, it was trying to be something unique. And yes, the villain, Enchantress, she was pretty lame, very lame actually. But what's the lady's name? The black lady who's horrifying. What's her name again?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Viola Davis. She's the true villain of the movie. Whatever.
I don't know, man. This movie's not that good. Yeah, I mean, the first little bit of it is okay. I actually am okay with Jared Leto's Joker. Different take. Yeah. I wish that we would have seen more of him in the movie, but I did not really. I've only seen this once.
I think I've only seen this once as well. But let's move on to 6 with a 3.92. The much maligned and disrespected Justice League. I mean, if you just take the mustache gate out of this movie, it's a lot better. It's just very distracting. Why do you think this movie gets so much hate?
I think just because it was generic and not earned, they just threw in all the superheroes without giving them their own proper movies. So it didn't feel like this is a tight-knit group. It just felt like rushed after the Avengers. And then the mustache gate, I mean, they killed off, spoiler alert, they killed off Superman in the previous film just to bring him right back in this one. And the villain was pretty bad, just generic, always talking about mother in his boxes and
the number of mother. Yeah, he definitely overdid it on the mother quotes. But Steppenwolf's pretty lame. Wonder Woman 84 kind of ruins this whole timeline. It ruins this whole list of movies. What a disgrace.
Just had to throw that in there.
I just had to.
I mean, the timeline's ruined because she said that she's been away from humanity for 100 years in Batman v Superman, but she's clearly in the presence of humanity in Wonder Woman 84, and everybody remembers those events, I'm assuming, after all those wishes.
Yeah.
Very bizarre, very strange, stupid.
Horrible decision making. This is like, it's not Kathleen Kennedy bad, but it's pretty stupid. All right. Wow. Now we're moving on to 5th. What do you think we've got for 5th here?
I don't know, but I feel like after this point, the movies get significantly better.
I would agree, because in 5th, we've got Aquaman with a 5.43. So, yeah, we went from a 2.71 to 3.25 to 3.58, 3.92. This is a big jump. This is actually the biggest jump we're going to have from Justice League to Aquaman, right in line with what you said, with it being clearly a better section of movies, and the scores show that. So that's pretty cool.
Brad's a number nerd over here, and
I am a little bit
all on the statistics.
Yes, absolutely. Aquaman, I saw we were together, right?
No, I actually didn't see this in theaters.
Oh, maybe I was with Matt. Well, that's weird. I know I was with Evan. We went opening weekend, and I was not looking forward to this movie at all. And then when I saw it, I was pleasantly surprised. It has the great and honorable Amber Heard in it, and Jason Momoa in a lot of heavy metal intros.
I mean, Amber Heard's definitely the breakout role here. I mean, I'm really looking forward to see where her career goes, just in these next couple years. But I had a fun time with this one. This one's lower on my list only because it's pretty generic. But I know you said you were okay with that. It was kind of a breath of fresh air for the DCEU.
Yeah, for me, after trying so hard and failing so miserably over and over again, it was nice to just have a movie that I just watched. And I was like, that was good. That was fun. It was light,
Yeah.
And that was it. So, all right, cool. Well, moving on to 4th. This is a pretty big jump too, actually, from a 5.4 to a 6.1. I'm going to give you a little bit of that right there.
Wow.
I think this movie is a bit overrated. I think it also kind of gets the benefit of the Aquaman treatment, where you're like, y'all didn't fail. You didn't fail. So good job. We're going to give you extra credit. What do you think about this?
No, I mean, I thought it was really fun, completely different, an off the wall superhero, focuses more on a family dynamic and a different perspective from all these other heroes. I had fun with it. This one came out at a point in my life where I was in college and I was super swamped all the time, but it was nice going to the theater with my wife. So I will always remember that. But yeah, man, I mean, it was good. I do agree with you that it's a little overrated, but I think it belongs where it's at on this list.
Yeah, I let's see here. I don't necessarily disagree with any ranking yet. This is kind of where it's not going to end up. It doesn't match me in the end, but it's kind of interesting. For number 3, another oft disrespected movie. I think unnecessarily. I saw this in the theater opening night with my son when he was, goodness gracious, 7 or 8. Very irresponsible age to take a child to that movie. But I didn't hate this movie. I don't really remember, other than the Martha part, which was one of the worst things I've ever witnessed in a theater. I don't hate this movie at all. What about you?
Yeah. No, I mean, I saw this opening night as well with my then girlfriend, now wife, and my brother and my dad. So this was actually a whole event. It was fun. I had pretty high expectations, and it didn't quite meet them. But I had a blast with this one. I mean, it's action-packed from the beginning to the end. Yeah, it's got some stupid stuff in there. There's some things that just kind of happen. Doomsday being just thrown in there at the last second wasn't my favorite thing. But this is one of those movies that I can just sit and rewatch. I don't know. It's something I can just pop in and have fun with. So I'm surprised. This is actually where I had it on my list at third.
Nice.
I'm surprised, though, because I thought that others would put it lower, but I'm glad to see it here, because this one is hated. I don't think it's as bad.
You know where it got a big bump? It got a really big bump from – so Matt put it in fourth place. Yeah. No, fifth place. But somebody gave it the Blob. Blob put this as his favorite.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, totally. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad.
I mean, this movie was like being a little kid and just playing with your action figures, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, just throwing them all in there in a crazy circumstance. And I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. All right. Number 2, trucking right along here. Pretty interesting. I know. Pretty interesting. Does not match my rankings. You and I's rankings for 1 and 2 matched, actually. It's kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah, we had the same 1, 2. Hold on. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
Yeah. So
average minds think alike.
Man of Steel going in second. I'm surprised. I'm really shocked. I think that this suffers from time passing, maybe, and Wonder Woman, which does it's gonna be first, obviously, but I'm fine with Wonder Woman being first, but I feel like Man of Steel has become underrated, and Wonder Woman has it's very good, but maybe is a little bit overrated. When I think about Wonder Woman, there's spots in the movie that I remember being like, all right. And Man of Steel does not, while it does have some stupid stuff at the end, it does not suffer from villain crisis, villain problems. It's solid. The ending is solid.
Dude, Michael Shannon, right?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
He's awesome in that role of Zod. This one is one that I've liked since the beginning. And yeah, it's got some stupid stuff with the world cracking machines or whatever. It was all right, whatever. But I thought Superman's origin was cool. Seeing Russell Crowe in there.
Yeah.
And just a new take on Superman and him making the choice at the end to kill Zod to save others because he had no other choice. Yeah, I mean, people say he could have worked his way around that, but I thought it brought a humanity to the Man of Steel. So I liked it, and this is my number 1 pick. But we can go on to the number 1.
Yep. There you go. First, Wonder Woman. I'm not angry about this. It's fine. I just think that, I think that the best parts of Wonder Woman are better than the best parts of Man of Steel. But Man of Steel doesn't have really anything for me to mostly complain about except for just how much destruction happened at the end of the movie. Do you agree with that? That the best parts of Wonder Woman are not as good? Is that what did I say? Is that what I said?
I thought you said. What did you say?
Who knows, man? It's very late.
Best parts. The best parts
of waking up
are better than
Soldiers.
The best parts of Man of Steel. I don't know. I mean, this is a good pick. I feel like they kind of brought the same kind of action from Man of Steel into the Wonder Woman movie, and it was just cool. I mean, I thought Gal Gadot did great. Chris Pine and her had a good dynamic going for them. We talked about that in the Wonder Woman 84. And this movie suffers. I think everybody is unanimous. The final act, the villain, and the big CGI fight at the end, just it's whatever. But it's got some awesome scenes. In the World War I setting really worked.
Yeah, no, that's what really pushes this movie. I'm gonna figure out what I said. Hold on.
Brad is watching. We have proof.
This is actually where from time passing, mate, you have no other choice. This is my number one. Better than the best parts of Man.
Okay, there we go. What did I say?
I'm not angry about this. It's fine. I just think that, I think that the best parts of Wonder Woman are better than the best parts of Man of Steel.
Yeah. I think the best parts of Wonder Woman.
But do you, if you couldn't remember what you had just stated?
I've been up since like 5 this morning. So, it is what it is.
I don't know if I agree with that statement, but I also just really like Man of Steel, so I'm biased.
What I'm saying is, like you said, the war scenes. I don't think that Man of Steel has anything to match the war scene from Wonder Woman. That's awesome.
It's 2 Kryptonians flying through the air, just pummeling each other into buildings.
That wasn't that good, man. So you do agree then with that statement, or you still disagree?
I might be swayed into that direction. Yes. The no man's land scene is great. So I'm okay with that. This is a good pick. I had it a little differently, so did you, but I'm okay with it. Like you said, this is a good from a distance DCEU ranking.
Yeah, I am pleased. All right. Yeah. Well, do you want to snap Zod's neck on this broadcast and kill it? Finish it up?
Yeah. Let's do it. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back soon. We've got a movie that we want to review that not a lot of people have watched, and then also a big show in pop culture is WandaVision. I'm just waiting on Brad to watch it, and then we'll get a review out there for you as soon as possible. But smash the like button, like Brad always says. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about all the DCEU movies. Was our ranking totally crazy, or did you agree with it? But we'll see you next time, only from a distance. Snap his neck, Brad.